Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly reporting from Washington in the Weekdays at Bernie segment tonight. As you may know, ABC Newswoman Martha Raddatz, CNN anchor Anderson Cooper will moderate the second presidential debate on Sunday night in St. Louis. Both Ms. Raddatz and Mr. Cooper have ties to the Democrats, leading some to believe the debate will not be fair. Joining us now from North Carolina, Bernie Goldberg. And you say?
I say that, like most media elite, they're almost certainly not big fans of Donald Trump. But they have to be cognizant of the blowback after Lester Holt's performance in the first debate, where there was a belief, I think a legitimate one, that he was easier on Hillary Clinton than on Donald Trump. At this point, Bill, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're going to at least try to be on their best journalistic behavior and play it down the middle. Now, if they abuse my generosity and my faith, then they will have to pay a price, and perhaps I'll be back next week to hammer them.
Well, here's my theory. This presidential election is unlike any of the others in our lifetime because
Absolutely.
Mr. Trump is seen as a pariah, not an opponent like Mitt Romney or John McCain or President Bush the Younger. He's seen as a pariah, somebody that the press has to attack, almost like Fox News. All right? In order to be responsible journalists, this is the mindset. We have to attack Trump. You can't just ask him a question. You got to try to diminish him because he's so bad. And that's our job, to expose bad people. So that's the mentality that I think is coming in with a lot of these journalists.
I don't think there's any question about that. I mean, Donald Trump certainly provides enough ammunition for that belief, but there is a belief that because he's unlike any other candidate who's ever run, certainly in the modern era, I'll use their words, he is dangerous, he is unhinged, he is a literal danger to the republic, and of course he's Hitler, which is, used over and over again. And because of that, you can't be an objective journalist, they say, because objectivity doesn't work this time around. They're wrong, and I'm no Donald Trump fan, but they're wrong to look at it that way. Their job is to present both sides. Let the American people are smart enough to decide.
Right. Even it out. Now, with the folks asking some questions, it's not just going to be the moderators. Yeah. But here's where the fix is in. The moderators choose the questions from the folks. All right? So it's not like the folks it's extemporaneous. It's not. It's all these questions are decided beforehand. And you're going to get questions about the bankruptcy, the tax returns. But I'm curious to see if the emails and other Clinton things are going to come up.
Yeah, I have a feeling, again, getting back to the Lester Holt effect, I think they're going to be very careful about this. Look, the bigger issue to me, Bill, is that in debates like this, at a town hall debate, which is very different from a regular debate,
yes,
empathy is a big deal. It matters a lot.
Yep.
And Hillary Clinton, because she's a professional politician, knows how to convey empathy. She knows that George Burns was right when he said the secret of success is sincerity. And once you learn how to fake that, you got it made. Donald Trump, on the other hand, isn't Mr. Empathy. After the last debate, he said, I may go harder at her this time around. If he does, if he comes off as overbearing, if he comes off as nasty or mean, if he invades her space, I think he's got huge problems.
Yeah, he's got but he feeds off the folks too, and that might be an advantage for Mr. Trump.